Welcome to the Brandon T Show. This is a place where we talk about everything that's important to the working man. And we're not politically correct at all here. So working men, men, women, whoever's out here getting it, that need the news. And this is the Working Man Committee. Working man, how's it going? Some interesting things happening today. Or just in the general news. Y'all out here making things happen. Jay Powell is playing with these rates to try to get inflation under control. Slow everything down. Look like y'all ain't out there having it. What's going on? Jay Powell said the old tools that's been used forever to fix what they need to fix ain't working. What the world going on now? Working man. Y'all stronger than Jay Powell out here? Really? I command you. Jay Powell, don't know, is getting showed up. Working man. There's a lot of interesting things happening across the seas too. Not just in this country. You know, we got Jay Powell over here doing what he's doing, and he like, what the world? It ain't just here that somebody like, what the world? This is what the world. Over there in the UK, been a lot of influx. A lot of things happening. A lot of change. I think they going through more change than anything. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what they like and what they don't like. But so far they ain't been liking it. But like I said, that's a interesting way. But like I said, crazy things happen around the world. And then I tell you, last time you been to Mississippi? Matter of fact, that ain't Mississippi. When last time you been on a riverboat up the river in Mississippi? Something strange is happening. We need to look at that. See what's going on. There's some changes that are happening somewhere in that line that need to be addressed, working man. The people that, like I said, people that run the show, people that, you know what I'm saying, want our votes and so forth, they've been a good steward. I mean, it's easy to blame some abstract thing over there and say, hey, that did it. But I'm like this. What'd you do? Don't point over there. What was it? What did you have? What's your part in it? Did you even know there was something happening? Or did you know and you're like, I got other things to do, I'll get to it later. You know, procrastination, right? You know, like that list of things to do. You look at your list of things. You look at your list of things and you're like, you know what? I hit that right there. I get to the rest later. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Hey, babe. Hey, it's hard to tell, right? And then, in our ridiculous news, matter of fact, I'm gonna just hold that to it's time for it. Like I said, working man in general, y'all ain't gonna believe that one. And so, let's get into it. I got a report here. U.S. economy grows in the third quarter. What? Hold on, let me hit that again. U.S. economy grows in the third quarter, reversing a 6-month slump. Jay Powell was winning for 6 months. He was banging them interest rates and so forth. Working man. Look at it like this. Jay Powell been working at interest rates. But if you got certain savings accounts, you out there winning. Say it again. Maybe your traditional bank ain't getting you right. But maybe some of them online lenders might have been getting you right, dog. Yes. So the U.S. economy grows at an annual rate of 2.6% in the third quarter, marking the first increase since 22 as a sharp turnaround after the last 6 months. Yes, y'all out here don't care what Jay Powell trying to shut business down. Y'all out here still finding money to show you still making it. We ain't ready to grab our signs out there. Will work for food. No, y'all ain't there. Y'all ain't lining up in the soup kitchens. Y'all in here, ready out here, getting it, making it happen. Because like I said, at this point in time, what they don't realize is after 2020 happened, minds has changed. Plans have changed. It's like the people that was on the bubble, like, hey, I don't like this job. No way. Let me figure out my side hustle. Turn the notch up on that side hustle. So it don't matter what happens over here with businesses over here. Hey, the money still come in. I need $100 a week. You know what I'm saying? You cut me down to the 75. Hey, they gonna find that 25 and keep everything moving. And like I said though, it's one of the things is that this should be applauded. The strength of the working man. But the fact of the matter is, they gonna probably hit the interest rates a little bit more. Working man, them alternative savings accounts are your friend. Let's see what they say here. The biggest boost came through the narrowing of the trade deficit as American retailers import fewer items and export more goods as well as services such as travel. Woo! Look at that. Y'all put it together. Y'all ain't just buying it all from China. Y'all ain't buying it all from overseas. Y'all ain't just cutting it all. Y'all over here like, yo. China over here locks down every 3 days for, you know what I'm saying, the zero COVID thing. And so, hey, people still got to buy stuff. Y'all working, man. Y'all over here filling the gap, getting that money. We will see the fourth quarter as you keep pushing along. Like I said, working man, if you turn on one of these financial shows over the last 6 months, they've been up and down like it's gonna be a recession, this, that, the third. But then this report comes out here, not in the slightest. We'll on to our next story. The British Prime Minister, I'm going to call him Rush, pulls out of the COP27 Climate Summit. COP27 Climate Summit. What you do that for? Biden jumped right into it when he got in there. And the new prime minister over there, he said, no longer expected to attend the summit in Egypt next week due to other pressing commitments. Now, Downing Street spokesman say the UK will still be represented by other senior ministers as well as by the president of the COP president at the climate summit. In a statement, Prime Minister said, I ain't messing with that. It's like, hey, what we really doing here? What we really, you know what I'm saying? It's like we can go all in and then put everything down. Oh, we can, hey, I'm gonna send these people over here. They gonna go talk to you. But you know what I'm saying? We still gotta eat. We still gotta heat our home. We still gotta move people around, goods and services. We can't cut it off. And he said, like, this lets me know, you know what I'm saying, that he ain't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, bought into it. Even though, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. That our climate is important. The earth is important. The climate is important. Everything's important. And things are changing. I will give you that. I'm not one of those that, hey, they ain't no climate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not what they call climate deniers, climate change deniers. Nope, not at all. I'm not gonna go there. But I like this. How to square the circle that, you know what I'm saying, you don't hurt yourself. Right? Because like I said, you can get to the point where you can go too hard. too far, too much, and then you can't move. You be sitting in the house in the dark. Or you done turn everything off, you can't even watch me. Brandon T. Give you this information here. So, like I said, what needs to happen, what's going to happen is that you got to turn square the circle. You got to square it. It's like, hey, we're going to do a little bit over here for climate. We're going to make sure that all our goods, and then just kind of rotate that slowly. I know there's people out here, we need to do it tomorrow. Yeah. I don't think you can solar planes run on solar yet. I don't think they do that. I could be wrong, but I ain't seen it. And so forth. And like battery power, you still got to charge it with something. I know. But look at this, though. King Charles attended climate change conference at Wells in 2021. King Charles attended climate change conference in King Charles. Oh, it's King Charles. Now, when he was Prince Charles, he went last year to the summit. But now that he's king, we still don't give him credit. You know what I'm saying? Just upgrade his title. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to be disrespectful. Right? But anyway, UK Prime Minister, not attending the climate summit next week. Back in this country, we got to figure out what's happening, y'all. And I know I go for climate change to this subject here, but it's probably not directly related. Let's think about Flint. They changed the water from here, drink water out here instead of there because it's cheaper and so forth. And we're running this stuff where there's not real good decisions on something. And so with this story here is that salt water's moving up the Mississippi River. Let's see. What's happening is the Mississippi River has been slowing up. And so forth. And there's ships that go up and down this river. They take from the Gulf all the way up to the Great Lakes and so forth. And there has been an issue with the water levels dropping down. And so what's happening is we've been having let's say they've been having boats get stuck on sandbars in the river. And some have been beached, and so some of them wait till tide comes in and out. And so forth. And they've been doing a lot of dredging to try to make channels deeper out there because with the water levels going down. But in turn, with the water levels going down, salt water has been going back into the river, up the river. And so that's going to be a problem. So the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are working on it. See, this drought has set the water pump, okay, the drought has sent water levels near record lows in the Mississippi River. The Corps had registered just 3 feet above sea level. The river is only 3 feet above sea level with the drought. And so it's kind of one of those things where you kind of need a good storm, a good snowstorm and so forth to get the lake higher, to get the rivers higher. So more than a third of the rain in the United States ends up in the Mississippi River system, says Jones. With little or no rainfall coming in the Midwest, the drought is causing problems along the river. Ships and barges are running aground, and navigating is slowed down the busy shipping corridor. So we need more climate happening in the Midwest. We need more rain and so forth. And so hopefully that situation can get alleviated soon. Hopefully we get a wet winter here. And so like I said, they're seeing the salt water and the fresh water mixing, and hopefully, like I said, things will come out of that. All right, I got a crazy story for you to break up all that seriousness. And we got a crazy story. There's a sad story, but it's a crazy story. But it's still a very, very sad story. A Virginia woman says she's too pretty to be arrested. She's too pretty to be arrested, but she was arrested for killing her mother. Oh my word. 28-year-old woman, 28-year-old Las Vegas woman was arrested Wednesday for allegedly killing her mother just a month after she reportedly told police she was too good looking to be arrested. But your looks got to do anything, girl. So at 28, you too good looking at 28. What about 38? What about 48? Will you still be too good looking? I tell you. Let's see. Shortly after, so this happened in California. Shortly after police responded to a 2:34 a.m. call, a pregnant woman told dispatch that her mother was dead then hung up. So she called, "Mama dead," and hung up. Okay. Oh, snap. Let's see. She was later found in Las Vegas, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. So the mother was found in Las Vegas, found dead at the scene. Autopsy report determined that the cause of death was multiple lacerations. So somebody stabbed the mama to death. Let's see. This is ridiculous. The accused killer is allegedly a beauty queen, also facing a battery of charges in June after police discovered during the airport arrest that she had a warrant for the murder. So she's a beauty queen. The alleged beauty king. Alleged beauty king. Let's see. Told cops let's see, what'd she tell the cops? Let's see. I'm going to split on all of them. Call them per. Hold on. What'd she do? She told the cops she was going to spit on them and call them pervs, accused them of trying to rape her as they arrested her. Police report added. So she told the police that she gonna spit on them, and then called them pervs for even messing with her, and then she said they tried to rape her. Yes, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the mother gets justice for this craziness. Yeah, working man. See, those stories of the day here is real ridiculous. But I look at it like this. In the culmination of everything, you got people thinking, I guess in this world we live in, that people think their looks should get them out of something. So she did whatever she did to her mother, or allegedly did whatever she did to her mother, and then she turns out that she thinks she's too good looking to suffer any consequences for it. She too fine to be held responsible for anything she does. That's ridiculous. I mean, hey, how do you know what I'm saying? How do you wake up? I mean, how do you live your life and think that? You know what I'm saying? So she probably have been in the restaurant, order food, her fries cold. I'm too good looking for cold fries. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's been our show today. And this is the Working Man Committee. I'm going to say peace. See you next time. Signing off. Brandon T.